Hello, it is me. I am back, and Kerbal Space Program is back as well. But the important thing is the little number, which you can barely see in the bottom right, version 0.16. Last time, I think I showed you 0.15. Or did I show the demo one? No, I think I showed you 0.15. Anyhow, 0.16, big changes, and it's been a while since the last update, about 6 weeks, I believe. But you can see, sort of displayed there, the main change. It's Kerbins in space. In their little suits, they call it EVA, Extra Vehicular Activity. So, let's show you a bit more. So again, we've got the same. If I jump back there quickly, sorry, we've got the same thing. We've got our sort of like rocket assembly building, the launch pad, the tracking station for when you get more things in space. But unfortunately, I had to re-download, and I couldn't keep all my sort of other things in space. Oh no, I forgot rocket landed at Minmus. Never mind. Anyhow, and we've got the plane hangar in which we can build aircraft. But we won't do that. What we will do is jump back into here and load up my fun titled spacecraft. Just something very basic, just to get us to the moon. So add a couple of wings to it before we go. Winglet, which is the one that sort of turns and... here we go. So I have those on there, and... excuse me, so, we need some landing legs, because I forgot to take them last time, and, it got messy. That's landing gear. We want... Aha! Are these long enough? I don't know if that's going to be long enough, you know. We can but try. So. Was there some way I can get them on extensions? Oh, we can have a ladder. Excellent. So I have one of those. Where's the hatch of this thing? There it is. So I have a ladder. Hopefully it won't get toasted by the engine. That's too big. I just want something small that I could get them to climb on. I could sort of mount the gear on. Something like that, maybe. I don't want to add too much mass to the rocket. Have those, and then probably should have done this before I started recording, truth be told, but hey, that's just me. There we go, that's a bit lower. So we'll test that on the launch pad anyway, but now we've got a ladder, so we should be able to get down to the surface, as if we make it and don't explode. Still. Take a second just for itself to there we go. So if I press G, oh, they're quite long ones. Oh, they're very long ones. Well, in that case then, I'm going to abort this flight. It may seem pretty anal for me, anal, but I'll get rid of those little nobbins there. That would save huge amounts of weight. Because I don't know if you there we go, in that case I'll have 3 of them, because it's the magic number, no more no less. Get it central, and I'll add less and keep everything balanced. So that should do us, because basically with the whole rocket we have, you'll see here, when it decides to load up, there we go. All this bottom stage is to get us pretty much out of the Earth's grabby atmosphere, Kerbin's grabby atmosphere. Second stage here is to sort of get us on a trajectory with the moon and sort of descent onto the moon. And this last stage, just this tiny little rocket there, that would get us all the way home. and sort of land as well and do all that business. Right, so engines less than full power, canards on. There we go, everything's set, Jebediah ready. And I must remember to quick save as well. Let's get out of the atmosphere, because I always forget and I always explode. The ladder still there? Oh no, I forgot the ladder. Are we okay? Such an idiot there. So you can see just those little landing legs have, we've got way less fuel than we had last time. That's why I'm glad I took out those little struts, because otherwise we may not have made it. You always hear crazy figures, like it's, was it cost $1 million to put a matchbox in orbit? It's probably more now though. Right, so looking for about 80, we'll go for about 100k. What I would do though is, we go back to here and we will save it. Now, cannot save while ship is under acceleration. Okay, we'll do it after our, there we go, so we've just gone into the third fuel tank. We'll do it up to 100k. Back the engines off. I will take this opportunity to, I'm still under acceleration. Wow. Anyhow, 270. I have to give myself a bit of engines because then I can use the vectoring from that to help me turn. As long as I keep it along that 270 degree line. Sorry, I'm referring to this on the bottom here. This is basically your it's the most important thing for navigating. I'm sure far more mathematically minded people could do it a lot more efficiently than me, but it's I basically just use right angles to do most of my there we go, my space orienteering. So set the autopilot on that heading, and now we will gently increase it to less than half throttle. Because otherwise the ship will blow into a million bits. Okay, so we've got a bit of unwanted spin now, but the autopilot's holding us on this heading, which is nice. So we're just slowly, we're basically looking for about 2,500 meters per second to get sustained orbit around Kerbin. But then, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of continue sort of thrusting. Okay, by the looks of it, these rockets have run out, so, which is good. We can ditch those because they're so bloody heavy, and there we go. So there we go, we can steer again now. Oh, sounds like something exploded. I don't think it was me. Oh, no. Oh, I see, I haven't, my autopilot unit was on that bit of the rocket. So I'm going to have to keep a bit of an eye on my heading. That's okay, that's no problem. Can't let my rocket sort of go skew-whiff. So, you can see the blue line is this rocket's orbit. Or not strictly speaking an orbit yet because it doesn't go all the way around the planet, but you'll see at around the 2,500 meters per second mark, we're just coming up, it will go zing, and it will go all the way around. There it is. And so now we're going to keep increasing this and watch our orbit. It will sort of prolapse itself out. We're heading for this white one. This is the moon. Or the Minmus? The Mun, sorry. Stupid name. So you'll watch this sort of balloon and prolapse itself out. And a parabola. And then with my quick draw skills, I'm going to try and stop it when it's right near there. There we go. That's pretty good. So let's have a look. Let's move ourselves around. And yeah, see, that's bang on. Because it's a huge boon that the our launching pad here on Kerbin is bang on the equator. So then just using like right angles, I've been able to set this up. So now, yeah, we're going to directly intersect the moon or the Mun's orbit. So now, because I'm lazy, we will save it under acceleration. The rockets are off. There we go. Bit of a bug there. Did they see that? It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me save while I had like the autopilot on, because I suppose it counted that as some kind of acceleration in the ship, sort of change in direction, I suppose. So they are technically right. So it's not a bug. It's just me being retarded. So, anyhow, you can see like the little beaker symbol like right on Minimus. I've got a rocket up there as well. Although I could wax lyrical for a while about my retarded nature, I think what I would do instead is speed up the time. And you can see we're in orbit now. I could sort of put it up to the maximum speed and we'd just orbit until basically one time when we're out here, we will intercept the moon. So not this time. Close. Here we go. Next. Oh, that's thrown me orbit right out. Oh dear. Okay, readjustment. So unfortunately we got so close that we sort of whipped into its orbit briefly. Okay, I can still save this. Right. Put the time down to ×1 again. I will try and build our orbit up again, so here you go, this is moment of truth. This is going to show if I've learnt anything from this game. It's not going to be like a parabolic sort of orbit, but it's going to be a bit ballooned out, but that's not bad. That'll do us. Okay, so let's never speak of that again. So, disable flow. No, we don't want to do that. So we've got about half a tank of our big rocket left there, which is good. That will because basically once we get there's the moon, that's what we're going for. But when we get over there, I'll quick save it again because I'm happy with that. Oh, that's not very good. We're bloody closer to the Earth, to Kerbin than the moon. So let's try and speed it up again. Well, the ship's under acceleration. It's not though. There we go. It's come to its senses. So, not this time. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Here we go. So now we're in the moon's. So basically, we're waiting now. It's really funny how the time acceleration sort of takes you out of the reality of this. So if we just wait here in normal time and wait until we get into the orbit, until just we get there, it would take us 1 hour. I've got the hard disk space, I think. We can wait. No, skip it forward a bit, so 100 times speed. Nope, another 2 minutes. Because I basically, when we enter the moon's gravitational pull, there we go, right now I can work on counteracting. See, our orbit now has been slightly changed again but by the moon, but what I plan to do now, because now we're sort of technically in its gravitational space, what I plan to do is, I'm now doing like 800 meters per second. If I try and counteract that motion, so I pretty much stop dead still in space, kind of, and then the sort of gravity will pull me. Why am I pointing with my finger? I'm such a friggin' idiot. Then the gravity will pull me sort of straight onto the moon, which would be quite nice. As opposed to, because if you get it wrong, if you're sort of curved in the orbit and land, then you're unfortunately doing about 200 meters per second sideways, which is a bit of a fun one. So I will just line that up handily in the HUD down there. You can see that symbol means that's sort of the counteraction of your heading. So like only with the minor amounts of throttle now, you can see my orbit. Yeah, so I would still escape the Mun's grasp from here. But you can see my blue orbit is starting to curve gently. I'm trying to do this very gently so I don't waste any fuel, because I think it might be tight. Because by the time I get on the moon, I might be doing like 2,000 meters per second, which is a bit quick. So there we go. Giving it a bit more throttle. You can now see the blue line curving more. I want this to curve all the way around, and it will sort of loop around the planet. There we go. You can see it curving now. And so if we were to continue this, I mean, I could set it up now. I could sort of pull it and tweak it a little bit so we would enter like a sustainable orbit around the moon. We could become a moon of the moon, a moon of the Mun. But I think we'll land it. So then I can show the EVA stuff. So we just want it to be pretty much for the lines to touch. Perfect, that'll do. 0.6 meters per second out, which is not a lot considering we're still quite a way. So you can now see our orbit, or as our straight line, is going to go whoop and smash us straight into the moon. It's going to gently land us onto the moon. So a quick save again there. So now the moon should be. It's a bit disconcerting when you can't actually find the. There it is, the planet that you're going to land on. So a quick save once again. We'll speed up time a smidge. And now we're just being pulled in. Slow down, slow down. This bloody game. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. So now see our speed is picking up. There we go, we're doing 600 meters per second. I'm going to save it again there, but hopefully I will get this done right first time. At this sort of speed we'll probably need about 30,000 meters to slow down if my rockets would come to life. Hang on, something's wrong. I'm doing 700 meters per second. Okay, I've got to try and counteract that. I'm going to be burning a lot of fuel, but that's good because I need to. No, 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 no. So I just got to get my nose straight, and then I've got to give it a good old blast. There we go. So you can see our speed there was 0.5 kilometre per second. It's insanely fast. There wouldn't be a lot of hope for Jebediah if we hit the planet at that speed. So there we go. But now, because the rocket I've got on here actually has got huge amounts of thrust, I can eat away that speed quite nicely, actually. I somewhat overreacted. What are the odds? So, where is Kerbin? There's the Earth. It's over there. That's good. Should be able to see it once we land. Heading nice. Excellent. Yeah, we are coming pretty much straight down onto the moon. The Mun. Jebediah's loving it. No. I'm really tempted just to like say, oh, shall I get out now? And get him to pop his hatch and get him to climb out now. But, yeah, wouldn't be a good idea, because if he's doing that, he can't be flying the ship at the same time. Could do like a Capricorn 5 and sort of like ride the ladder into the sun. There's an old reference for you. Is it Capricorn 5? No, was Capricorn 5 the one where they faked the moon landing? That's going to really bug me now. Anyhow. I over-egged that a bit, so now we're actually going upwards again. That's right, the gravity. Do that soon. Yeah, this rocket is a bit big, truth be told. It's not the best for sort of like manoeuvring, but I'm being tight as hell. I mean, I'm sure I could right now sort of just ditch this rocket, just ditch all this section. And I have plenty of fuel, but I'm always cautious, because getting back to Kerbin isn't my forte. Won't be long now. You can see it creeping up. They've improved the textures as well, the planets, it seems. There's not a lot to see on the Mun, really, though. It's fairly flat, to be honest with you. Minmus, there's a lot more going on. I did have a quick scout as well. I couldn't see sort of in the browser, in like the galaxy map, if you will. I couldn't see if there was another planet with its satellites to go around. But that's cool though. Nearly there. Just want to get close to one last burn, then I'll ditch this rocket. Right. If I just point my nose sideways slightly. And do that, and I'm separating. There we go. I just wanted that to separate before me. So there we go. Goodbye, rocket. You've done me well. So, let's get... Ooh, this one's a bit nippy. It's a bit fragile. Not fragile, I mean a bit twitchy. We'll save. Landing gear. Thank fuck for that. I thought it wasn't long enough. For a second. It's going to work out just about right. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Did you see that? That was a bit of a miscalculation on my part. Yeah, I didn't see the ground rushing up towards me. Oh, Christ. Oh, sorry, we're going to be going up in the air for a short while. It's trying to counteract the sideways motion we picked up when I did that emergency manoeuvre. It's like the Krypton factor. Do you remember with the whole pilot thing and you had to sort of like line up the things and do this and that? There we go, so I'm nearly there. I've pretty much got us coming straight down again. Cannot save while about to crash, you bastards. It was the depth that the altitude that fooled me. Oh, smooth as silk. Save. Well, there we go. There we bloody go. Oh. Oh no, I forgot to put a parachute on this. I'm gonna have to land it back on Earth as well. There it is. There's the Kerbin. So, out you come, mate. Yay! I don't know how I'm gonna get back up to that ladder though. So, ooh, no, up you get. Stand up. Stand up. Jebediah. Stand up. There we go, hang on. I have to get this jetpack on. That was supposed to be the surprise. I was supposed to bust it out later, but he kind of got stuck under his own rocket. So, stand up. Is he pissed? What the hell is this? Why won't he stand up? I turn the rocket pack off. He won't stand up. This is silly. Right. But yeah, you get the idea. You can walk around the surface. It's doing it now. You can't really run, I'm afraid, but no. So you can go around. Nothing to do yet on the surface. You can't gather moon rocks or anything like that. And you can get your jetpack. Do that sort of thing. That's how I plan to get back in the ladder. But yeah, the reason I have the rocket on Minmus is because unfortunately there was an accident. There we go. That's the shot. Right, turn around. Yeah, there's an accident on Minmus with the jetpack. I got him going at about 300 meters per second with this jetpack on Minmus because the gravity's so low. There you go. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. I'll use that as a header. Rightio, so let's see if I can get him to grab onto the rocket because I want to make it home. Grab it, you twat. No. He didn't grab it. Oh wow, see how high he can jump. This is without the jetpack. There you go. Seems like he's sorted himself now. He's got his sea legs, he's got his moon legs on. He still won't grab that though. No, you're okay. How we go? Oh, he won't grab onto it. Jetpack. Am I in? F, board. Yes. There we go. Like his little his smiley face. So, pilot off. That's where we're heading. That's quite good. I like that. So, you want to come straight up. I think the way to do it is get into an orbit around the moon. So we'll get about 40,000 meters. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go perpendicular. We will go, we'll go here. I don't know if this is going to work. See, this is where I always balls up. I want to be going, it doesn't really matter which way I go around, actually, as long as I get into a good orbit around the moon. So we go perpendicular to the moon, and our orbit should now start ballooning out. Hopefully I landed roughly near the equator. Broadly speaking, anyhow. So when I get a nice orbit around the moon. Yeah, see, that's not terribly nice. Okay, so that would do. So I need to come, and then when I'm heading back this way, I need to sort of then slingshot and head that way. Or I think, no, what I do is I just wait until I'm at the, I'm sort of like roughly perpendicular. I'm at the highest point, so I'm about here, and then I boost again, and that should throw my orbit all the way back there. I think this could go very, very wrong. Oh, that was too fast. Oh no, no, no! I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash. Fuck. I need to get more height. And then a magic space dolphin came out of nowhere and took Jebediah home, and no one got lost in space or anything. The end. Goodbye.